Miss Vasquez, you always encourage us to explore the world around us and ask questions we never thought we'd ever ask. Thank you.
Mr. Brown, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bartlett.
Miss McCarty, thank you for making Spanish enjoyable. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Moyer.
Thank you, Thompson.
Ms. Rivera, you always ask everybody how they're doing and everything and just trying to interact with everybody. And that's super cool, so thank you very much.
Miss Adrian, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gleiss.
Dear Miss Yarnell, you've made me look forward to coming to class every single day, even if it was at 8 a.m. and also calculus. You somehow managed to make what I would argue to be the hardest class in Eagle Valley not only learnable, but also oftentimes very fun.
Miss Miller, thank you so much for all that you do.
Mr. Dupree, thank you.
Mr. Little, you haven't only taught me history, but the importance of it. You have also taught me how to be a better human. Thank you.
Ms. Kinsley, thank you so much.
Thank you for a great 2 years, Mr. Hughes.
Mr. Garvey, thank you.
Ms. Weibel, I appreciate how much you helped me in terms of my adaptation to the culture and language here in the U.S.
Thank you, Miss Seal.
Thank you, Mr. Stonekeep.
Mr. Tibble, you've been an amazing teacher and mentor over the past few years, and you've really taught me so much about math. Thank you.
Miss Martin, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Hawkins, for being the bestest ever.
Miss Duell, thank you. You're such an amazing teacher, and I appreciate how much you care for your students and how much love you always show to everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Cottonsteady.
Thank you, Mr. Black.
Hey, what's up? I just want to say a special thank you to Mr. Wheeler, not for only being a good teacher, but a good coach, and honestly, a genuine friend. Thank you, Mr. Wheeler.
Miss Hewitt,
thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sheehy.
Mr. Garcia, you have helped me feel confident in math, which is a subject that I've spent my entire life struggling with. Thank you.
Mr. Knight, thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Bird.
Hey, Chef Armistead, it's Alexis. I just want to say thank you on behalf of the whole culinary class for everything that you've done for us and for making class really fun. Thank you for all the laughs and for all of the good memories.
Miss you, Navy. I miss you so much. I miss your class. And I hope you're doing really well. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you for Mr. Rumble for being one of my favorite science teachers ever.
Mr. Brandt, I appreciate all the hard work you put in for your students. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you, Mr. DeSalt.
Thank you, Mr. Carlson.
Ms. Nannon, you're doing an amazing job with online learning. I miss you. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. I can't thank you enough for all the things that you've done for me and everybody else in the shop. I know that I wouldn't be on the same path that I am now if it weren't for you, and I think there's a lot of kids in the same situation. So, thanks a lot, man. Hi, Mr. Pyle. Thank you so much for staying on top of things, answering all of our questions super quickly. I'm sure math is a very hard subject to teach online, but your efforts are making it a whole lot easier. Thanks.
Thank you, Miss Navarro.
Thank you, Mr. Haglund.
Hey, Coach Carter. Just want to say how much we appreciate how much you care about us on the field and in the classroom.
Thank you, Miss Schroeder. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Mr. Unabi.
It's Nelson. Hey, girl. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for pushing me to my best limit.
Thank you, Mr. Jansen.
Thank you, Mrs. Sunday.
Mr. Schottner, thank you so much for being so understanding during this online learning period. And thank you so much on behalf of Table Group Number 1 for supporting online collaborative learning during these hard times. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Aiden.
Thank you, Coach Sherman.
Thank you, Miss Cook, for everything that you have done for us, your students.
Thank you, Mr. Overcash, for making me a better student in my drama class and just in general. And I thank you for giving me pointers on things that I can work on or make better.
Thank you, Ms. Weinberg, for all the help you've given Eagle Valley for making us a better school, especially for our staff and students. Thank you, Ms. G, for being such a kind and enthusiastic Spanish teacher.
Mr. Steiner, I just want to say thank you for everything you have done. You have helped me motivate myself to make sure to get through this quarantine, and you have always pushed me to be the best I can be, and I just want to say thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Shapiro, for everything you do and everything you've done for me over the years.
Thank you, Miss Lorenz.
Mr. Ziering, I am so thankful that I had the opportunity to have you as my teacher at least once in my high school experience, because I always looked forward to your class. You made it so much fun, and you always made sure that I understood the content and what was going on. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.